Ladies, gentlemen, and Harajam of all ages, it's a big day with a bit of a surprise. Today we have the full patch notes released for patch 1.3.1 hitting just 2 days from now, this coming Thursday, as well as the announcement of an event coming to the servers in early February as well. So let's talk about what's going on. Is it good? Is it bad? And if it means anything for the current state of the game overall. First, let's dive into those patch notes themselves. They accidentally teased these a few days ago by releasing the wrong patch notes a bit early, but they've essentially reduced the effectiveness of the vampiric affix on all world tiers, as well as changed the way that suppressors work entirely, now no longer being permanently active once the patch is live, instead having a 6-second duration with about a 50 to 75% uptime, which does make them definitely a bit less annoying. They've also changed some dungeon layouts a little bit and updated nightmare sigils to now show you the level of the monsters inside. Then we have some more major actual balancing changes, which are damage and effectiveness buffs to a large majority of what the Seneschal Construct companion can do, upgrading 9 out of the currently 12 governing stones, the skills themselves, including the incredibly powerful ones too, for whatever reason. Then also buffing all of the elemental type support tuning stones, just increasing the percentage of the attacks that count as the element type of choice. Then we just had a whole host of bug fixes, but those are the main big things: nerfs to vampiric and suppressor elites, buffs to the construct companion. Is it enough? Well, both of those things will help, but it's up to the players to decide how much it all actually affects the way the experience feels at the end of the day. Then our second major announcement of the night was the incoming Lunar Awakening seasonal event. This is the equivalent of the Midwinter Blight that we had in Season 2, but for a fitting February holiday event starting on February 6th. It comes with skins, again of course, which is cool, and some farmable open world content, but there is an actual effect for the players this time and a power sense, which is quite interesting: the Lunar Shrines. These will appear all over Sanctuary, replacing some of the regular shrines, and are basically just extra powerful versions of the normal shrines, with every one of them at a baseline, giving you 30% bonus movement speed and 50% bonus experience gain while active, and then also being an improved basic shrine effect. Artillery will summon holy bombs, Blast Wave is a cluster explosion as opposed to just the one, Greed Shrines can summon a treasure goblin or two based on kills while active, a whole host of crazy things like that. And while these can naturally replace shrines in dungeons as well, there is a new specific nightmare sigil affix that will be dropping during this event period that makes all shrines within a dungeon be lunar shrines, as well as giving you 10% bonus glyph experience at the end of the dungeon if it has that affix on it. All in all, it's definitely a much more meaningful and impactful holiday event than Midwinter Blight. It will change the climate of nightmare dungeons for the rest of the season if you farm up some good ones with that affix to use, and it will give anyone who isn't max level in a week a good chance to catch up with all the crazy extra XP you'll get while the shrines are active. It's all genuinely really good stuff. It may not be the most meaningful content drop, and it's not new uniques or something like that, sure, but it is definitely more meaningful than Midwinter Blight was, while also just looking like a nice chill time, honestly, so I'm alright with it at the very least. It's not quite where I want holiday events to be in the future and forever, but it's definitely a step up from the last one for sure. And that's pretty much it for our surprise announcements then. What do you all think? Does this change anything around your thoughts towards Diablo 4 at the immediate moment, or is this all just a bunch of hoopla about nothing? Are the balancing changes going to make a difference, or is it just sort of a band-aid? Personally, I think everything they're doing here is good, but whether it is enough or not, we will have to wait and see to find out. Like if you liked the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.